A UTV, also known as a side-by-side, is a tough four-wheel drive off-road vehicle designed for driving over rough trails and back roads.
This video is sponsored by GSP North America. Over 35 years of manufacturing CV axles, loaded strut assemblies, hub assemblies, and much more. Visit gspnorthamerica.com for more information.
UTVs are called side-by-sides because they are wider than ATVs, allowing for side-by-side seating and usually provide a bit more cargo space. Whether you're someone that likes to do a little mudding or someone who needs to use it for work, UTVs are very durable and competent vehicles with lots of uses. But like any vehicle, you must put in some work to keep it in excellent working condition. Routine maintenance can be a chore, but with regular maintenance, your four-wheeler will be dependable and safe out on the trails for years to come. Plus, it will save you plenty of time and money in the long haul. Every side-by-side is unique, so you should consult your owner's manual and use these tips to help give your side-by-side the maintenance it will need. Let's start with the most obvious. Check your engine oil before every ride and change it according to specifications in the owner's manual. Changing the oil and filter is especially important side-by-sides used for work or more aggressive riding. It's the first step in any side-by-side maintenance program. Perhaps the most common side-by-side mistake is not cleaning it after a day of riding. Dried mud can cause numerous issues. It can get into the air intake and mask problems such as loose bolts, damaged undercarriage components, and so on. The radiator needs to be cleaned, and the coolant level needs to be maintained to keep your engine from overheating. Caked on mud can also degrade the suspension components and lead to corrosion by trapping moisture against the metal parts of your side-by-side. Also, it's easier to inspect chassis and driveline components, especially the CV axle boots, when your machine is clean. Check for any rips or tears or evidence of leaking grease from the boots. Catching this early can save you from a broken axle on the trail. Another service item you need to maintain is the air filter. Your side-by-side won't run efficiently if it's operating with a dirty or clogged air filter. Make sure the tires are inflated to the recommended pressure and inspect them for embedded debris, uneven wear, or bald spots. Keep an eye on your tire's tread depth also, so that you know when it's time to replace them. Brakes are the most important part of your side-by-side's function, so you should inspect them regularly. Make sure the brake pad's thickness, the brake fluid level and condition, and the brake lines are in good condition and there isn't any debris contaminating the brake fluid reservoir. Inspect your side-by-side's drive system. Foremost, this is the CVT belt drive system. The belt can endure a lot of abuse, but it eventually needs replacing, so you should inspect its condition regularly. Worn spark plugs can cause a loss of power to your engine. Issues like bad gas or an improperly jetted carburetor can cause wear and tear to your spark plugs. The good news is that they're relatively cheap and not usually difficult to replace. Make sure to inspect the plugs and replace them as needed. Check the battery regularly and inspect for corrosion around the terminals or low electrolyte levels in the case of an unsealed battery. Keep your battery well maintained and charged to extend its service life. Using these tips will help keep your side-by-side in top condition. Many of these are easy to do yourself. They may seem time-consuming at first, but spending a little bit of time now will mean that you won't have to spend a lot of money later on. Thanks for watching.